A life without discipline has no walls, and most people don't realize that until something breaks. Welcome to Abiding Trails. This is where we break down faith, responsibility, and leadership through real life with dogs and the outdoors. If you want to live with more structure, clarity, and purpose, make sure you're following. Proverbs 25:28 says, "A man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls." This comes from the book of Proverbs, written primarily by Solomon. These aren't random sayings, they're instructions for how to live with wisdom. At the time this was written, a city without walls wasn't just vulnerable, it was exposed to everything. There was no barrier, no protection, no control over what came in. Anyone or anything could enter. So when this verse is written, it's not exaggeration, it's a direct comparison. Without self control, without discipline, there are no boundaries in place. Nothing is filtering what comes in or what takes hold. Everything has access. And when everything has access, nothing stays stable. Discipline is what builds the walls. It creates the boundaries, it creates control, and it creates structure. Without it, you're exposed. You can see this immediately with dogs. When a dog has no discipline, there are no boundaries. They move into anything and react to everything. No pause, no awareness, and no control. At the moment that happens, everything around them is affected. The energy shifts and tension builds because there's nothing holding that behavior in place. But when discipline is there, there are walls. The dog doesn't react to everything, it holds its position and it respects the space. Not because nothing is happening, but because it's not controlled by it. It's no different in life. Without discipline, there are no walls. Everything gets in distractions, impulses, emotions, and bad decisions. There's nothing stopping it. And over time, things start to fall apart. But when discipline is built, there are boundaries. Not everything gets access. And that's what creates stability. Out in the outdoors, this becomes even more clear. You don't go around unprepared and expect things to go well. You don't wait until something goes wrong to build structure. You prepare ahead of time. You stay aware and you move with intention. Because once you're in it, you don't rise to the moment. You fall back on what you've already built. If you want to go deeper into building that kind of structure with your dog, I put together a free guide called Faithful Companions, a guide to loving and caring for your bully breed. It is linked below, and it'll also get you onto my email list where I share more like this. Take one area of your life today where you know there are no real boundaries and fix it. Put structure in place before it becomes a bigger problem. If this gave you something to think about, follow the podcast, and I'll see you in the next one.